Yo, what is happening? My name is Apton and welcome to the 7th episode of the Steam series. In the last episode, we filled the shop full of a bunch of gifts, and you can see that a bunch of those gifts are now gone because in between episodes, we did a live stream where we sold a bunch of them, and that is why I now have 4 million lumber bucks. So my first task for this episode is to expand my land. I'm just gonna get these 2 plots behind the shop, and the reason I'm expanding my land is because we are going to be making a massive pile of wood here. Because part of the reason why this video is so late is because I have been busy planning the builds for at least the next 10 episodes. But for all those builds, I'm going to need an unfathomable amount of materials. So we're going to... Jeb, what did you... We're gonna need to put in a sawmill system because we need to get a bunch of wood, obviously. And since we're so rich, we can just buy another sawmill. Jab already has a nice big sawmill, but you know what? We can afford another one. So that way I can have my own. Let me go ahead and buy this real quick. And then I'm also going to get a few conveyors. While I was getting the materials for this sawmill system, Jab's character glitched and he wasn't able to move. Luckily, I was able to push his character into the truck, so at least he could move the truck around. But outside of the vehicle, he's still not able to move, which is about to become a problem. So now we're gonna get this all back to our base and set up our sawmill system. Why did we get the smallest truck we could have? No! Why is everything... Bro... This isn't working very well. I think we need a longer truck. What do you think, Jab? Bro, Jab just died. Oh my, no, Jab, did you just leave and rejoin? If you didn't catch that, Jab just lost all of his axes because when he tried resetting his character to fix the movement bug, he dropped all of his axes, but resetting didn't actually fix the problem, so he decided to try to leave and rejoin, but those axes weren't in his toolbar and they weren't on either of our bases, which meant that they just disappeared, vanished forever, so that means he's gonna have to get new ones, but since he's broke, I'm gonna have to buy them for him. Off to a great start with this episode. Anyways, so let's set up this sawmill system. I'll just put this right here, I think. Okay, so here is our quick sawmill system. Nothing too special, it's just temporary. This is going to allow us to get a ton of wood. Alright, Jeb is going to buy a bunch of axes because he just lost them for, well, I guess I have to pay Sammy Plays 125,000 lumber bucks so that Jeb can have his axes back. Thank you, Sammy Plays. Okay, this time, Jeb, don't reset your character and then leave the game, bro. Jeb, do not do that again. I'm not gonna buy you more axes after this. Let's go grab some walnut wood. We need a ton of walnut wood. That's the wood that we're probably gonna use the absolute most throughout the next few builds. Alright, there are a bunch of walnut trees over here. Let's grab our gingerbread axe and start chopping these up. Alright, we got this truckload completely filled. Let's get this back to the base. First truckload of the episode. Let's go. Let's get this all into our sawmill, and pretty soon we're going to have an auto unloader, but that's for a separate video. Right now, we're just going to have to manually unload all of these. And yeah, I haven't really changed the settings of the sawmill, so it's just gonna be in long sticks, but honestly, I think that's gonna be ideal. How did a piece already start glitching out under the map? What is happening? Bruh, how did that happen already? Oh, I don't know. This game is so cooked. Okay, so that is the pile so far, and the goal for this episode is to completely fill this pad up with wood, at least up to this level. To get this unattached, I'm just going to drag it over to the edge of the base, and that usually does the trick. Alright, so I've moved the pile over so that we have more space. Alright, this time Jab is gonna go separately and we're gonna get 2 truckloads at a time, so we're essentially going to double our rate. So I'm gonna go grab some more walnut wood. This tree over here looks pretty good, so I'm going to probably chop that one down. Alright, we got these 2 trucks filled with walnut wood. The pile has just gotten bigger. What is bro doing? Jeb, how did you manage to park your truck on top of mine? This is not good driving at all. Okay, truck number 4 and 5. Alright, Jab, why do you stop that? Why do you have dynamite? Alright, at least you destroyed it. But yeah, we got this whole pile all collected. This took quite a while to get all of this. And guys, if I get close to this, you can see I'm getting so much in the way of lag spikes. It is insane. Jab, why do you have that? Why do you have another piece of dynamite? Get that away from here. Bro, think about the items in the shop too. Do not light that, bro. It's so laggy. Stop that, stop that. Jab, jab, jab. We don't need to blow this thing up. Oh, do you want to launch some dynamite? Okay, it should launch far enough away from the base that it won't damage things. This is probably still a really bad idea though. Okay, the dynamite is going really fast, so I'll just detonate it, and then once you release Jab, it should launch. Okay, I detonated it. Oh no 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 no! Jab 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 jab! Don't destroy it! I got it. Okay, note to self: let's not try launching dynamite right next to the base. Jab, it was a bad idea to begin with. All right. Somehow I managed to destroy it just in time. I thought we were so cooked, bro. Okay, now it is time. What the is that happening here? Bruh, okay. Okay, Jab, are you down there? Yeah, Jab, you're trolling. Okay, that does remind me, we need to get these items onto the shelves, because we now have space for them since we sold a bunch of items. So we need to get all of these items up onto the shelves real quick. So I guess Jab is just gonna get all of those items from under the floor. Oop. Oh, no, 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 no. We don't want to do that. Oh, I'm causing damage already. All right, but we need to get all of these items from under the floor up. Jab will just pass all of these items up to me, and then I can grab them. and put them up here. I think we're gonna have to sort some things with these shelves because it's looking a little bit messy, to be honest. And I also don't think we have enough space down here for all of these melons, so I think we're gonna have to put a lot of them upstairs. Okay, I think that is all of the Jacko melons. Did you turn these lights off? Why is it so dark in here? Alright, I'm gonna start getting some of these melons upstairs. Let's see, which shelves do we have space for these? I mean, we've got a lot of space over here for these. Do they work well here? I mean, these shelves are kind of awkward, to be honest, but I think they'll work. I'm gonna get this gift off of this shelf because it's just a little bit alone there, so it looks a bit weird. I'm gonna replace all of that with the melons. Alright, there we go. I've stocked up this shelf. Yeah, I guess the rest... Oh, Jab's gonna get those ones off so we can complete the row. I guess that's smart. We can put those upstairs. I think we have plenty of space up there. Jab, you can do that. I'll get these upstairs. I'll get these upstairs. Okay, yeah. So there are shelves that previously had wobble gifts on them. So I guess we can just fill those back up. Also got this prismatic one we can put... I don't know, let's keep things symmetrical. I'll put that one over here. Alright, so that's that shelf. It looks like garbage, but you know what? I mean, it's just, they're awkward shelves, alright? Bro, the lag spikes are insane. What is this? Bro, Jeb, how did you manage to get that to fall through the ceiling? Oh, you're gonna refill that spot, alright. That's smart. Now it's looking a lot cleaner down here, I will admit. We do have a lot of space over here for all these pumpkins, so I think we can put these here, and I guess... Yeah, that's actually a good idea. Jeb's getting those pig axes down there, so he can put them on the shelves we have right there. But yeah, we sold most of our bell gifts, actually, so we have so much space on this shelf. Okay, we got all of those melons in, but we still have all of these plain white bags, so we need to put those probably upstairs as well. Oh my, Jeb, what did you just do? Oh my, the lag is so crazy. We need to start building like immediately so we can get all of this wood used up because that is so laggy, but I think we're gonna have to wait until next episode before we are actually able to get rid of the main pile. Okay, so the shop is now looking a lot better. Excuse the lag spikes, we're way too close to all of that wood down there. But yeah, up here is also looking very clean. We got all of the items that we had in the basement pretty much cleared out. Of course, besides all of this spook wood, which we will probably use for builds later, so I don't think we're gonna try selling all of this. But yeah, we seriously need to start using up some of this wood because it is causing so many lag spikes. I was actually planning on making this pile even bigger than it is, but I just think that is a terrible idea. It's gonna be so much more laggy if I do that, so I think we're gonna just start building. I need to build out basically a platform for the auto unloader, which we're gonna start building in the next episode. So for that, we're actually gonna have to expand our land. Yo, Jab, what are you writing? This better not be an insult. You better just be writing my name. Oh, hi, Jab. Alright, let's get on over to the land store so we can expand our land. Of course, we still have plenty of money for that. We could actually get full land if we wanted right now, but honestly, I personally prefer not to. I just like to expand my land specifically for the plots that I need. Let's go ahead and purchase this one, and this one right here. There we go. We've got quite a bit more land. Yo, Jab, pick me up. Why'd you drive the car all the way over there? I'm gonna literally make it to the base by the time you make it over here. Okay, so there we go. That is looking awesome. We now have a very clear pad to start building on. Although we do have a bunch of wood that's probably gonna get in the way. Jab, that's not what I meant by building. That is a very inefficient way to build a long stick. There you go. A little smiley face. Beautiful. Okay, do not fill that in. No. Jeb. Bro, don't waste our wood. I know we have a lot, but that doesn't mean you should waste it. All right, we're actually going to be using pine wood for this. Essentially, we're just going to be building the sidewalk platform. And we're just going to place down some large floors like this. And we're just going to stack them too high, just the same same as we did for that sidewalk over there that's underneath the shop. And yeah, this is what I was talking about with the wood getting in the way. It's already in the way. 16 studs away, I'm going to build another. And then I can destroy these, and basically in between this is where the auto unloader is gonna go. Alright, I'm gonna start filling this in. Jab's still working on getting that pile moved. There is so much wood there. Oh, you know what? It's fine. We have so much wood. Oh my... Jeff, it's literally falling apart. Bro, all of your work just went down the drain. Bro, these blueprints are getting so close to the wood. Oof, that is uncomfy. I'm gonna start filling them in. The lag is so bad. Oh my god. This is not going how I predicted it was gonna go. I thought that we were gonna be fine to just stack up a bunch of wood. I don't know why I thought that, because this game is so laggy. Oh, no, 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 no. It just filled both of them in. Oh, this game is so cooked. Okay, fill this one in. I see that one trying to fall. Okay, we got it. That one was very close to filling that blueprint in. Jab, stop that, stop standing on all the wood, it's gonna fall. Stop it. I gotta race against the clock, bro. Alright, there we go. Now for this end part, I'm just going to place some large floors. We're gonna have to place them slightly off of the base as well, which might look a little bit weird, but it will all start working much better once we actually have this in. Alright, there we go. That is looking... It's looking like some legs. Alright, now Jab is gonna put in some wedges here. 4/4x1 wedges. And those are just gonna kind of round out that area. And there we go. So yeah, that is going to be the area for the auto unloader that we're gonna be building in the next episode. Alright, there is one thing that we're gonna need for the next build, and that is to get some hatches from Link's Logic. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like Hoover is there yet. We're gonna have to wait at the dock for the ferry to arrive. But yeah, we're just gonna grab a few hatches. Jab, what it, bro? Jab, why are you such a bad driver? Stop driving backwards. Stop this, bro. What is this driving, Jab? Why are you still going backwards? Once the ferry gets here, we are literally gonna glitch out. Stop this! Bro, you're literally not even gonna have contact with the ground anymore. It's Hoover! Hello, Hoover! Get over here immediately, and please don't glitch out our truck. I'm begging you. Jab got us in this predicament. Bro, stop going backwards! No, you are literally gonna tip the truck into the water before he even gets here. Stop moving backwards. Bro, okay. What is gonna happen, actually? Bro, are we gonna get pushed? Yeah, we're gonna get pushed. Okay, that wasn't as glitchy as I thought it was gonna be. Alright, now we just wait. We gotta wait more. This game is waiting simulator. Jab, what are you doing? Jab, bro, why? Jab, stop this. Stop. Oh my. Jab. Bro, we're gonna get over there and we are literally just gonna fall off. How do you even manage to be such a bad driver, Jab? What is this parking spot? I don't think you're even allowed. Hoover, is he allowed to park here? Bro, is this car even gonna I have a feeling this is gonna cause problems. We're not even gonna attach to the ferry and we're just gonna get glitched out. Oh, we're going. We're not glitching out. Okay, I guess I was wrong about the glitching out twice, but I still don't trust you, Jab. I do not think that we're gonna be able to get off of the ferry without any problems. Because this is gonna be hard. There's like a 90% chance we're gonna end up in the water, and then like another 90% chance we're gonna die. Okay, we've made it over here. Now, moment of truth. Let's see how Jab gets us out of this maybe we might not be cooked. Nope, we're cooked. Okay, Jab, drive, bro. Okay, we only lost half of our health while letting Jab drive. Okay, we've made it to Link's logic. Now we need 24 hatches from this place. So, Jeb, why do you make it your mission to, like, crash into everything you see? Alright, Jeb's gonna throw these over here. Careful not to get those outside. If they get outside, then they're gonna despawn, and then it's gonna take forever for them to spawn back on those shelves. Alright, let's go ahead and buy 6 of them. Not too worried about the price. Alright, let's buy another 6. That's 12. Okay, this is gonna be the last load. Let's go ahead and... Jeb, that wasn't bought. That wasn't bought. Okay, let's buy this last hatch. There we go. We've got all of the hatches, and also, thing is about hatches, you need a wire for each of them in order to activate them, so we're also gonna need at least 24 wires, but it's probably a good idea to get a little bit extra because we always need wires, let's be honest. Even for decoration, even for things that aren't even logic related, we still need wires. So we're just gonna get a lot of them. This is actually a really efficient way to do this. If you got 2 people, just have one of them throw them over here, and then you could get a ton of them onto the counter before any of them despawn. Bro, you got all of them? How many is that? We're gonna be able to see once we get... I need to buy these 15. Dang. Okay, that's like more than half. There's more than half of what we need. So now we need to get all of these outside and then can start on the next load. Bro, what is this? What is this wire doing? Why is it... Bro, where is it going? I'll buy another 8 right now. Alright, I'm also getting a bunch of sustains. And we're also gonna get some lasers. Okay, this is gonna be 29,000 lumber bucks. That is kind of crazy. Lasers are very expensive. We're also gonna need an AND gate for those. And also, of course, some NOT gates. Uh-oh. Looks like Link's logic is now closed, so we better just get all of these and go. I don't think it's worth waiting until day to get, like, the few extra wires that we needed. Alright, I think that is everything. I don't know if I trust you to drive, Jab. I don't... Alright, go very slowly. Oh my, we've already lost some items, haven't we? Oh my god. Okay, slowly, we need... I don't think we're in any rush. I don't think Hoover is there. Yeah, Hoover is not there. Maybe I should drive since I own all of the items. What do you think, Jab? Jeb's just like, nope. You know what, Jeb, you're looking a little bit poor. Let's give you some money. I mean, this is shared money after all. Here, take a mill, honestly. Alright, there we go. Now our money is a bit more split up. That way you could buy stuff if you need. But no dynamite, okay, Jeb? Oh, there we go. Hello, Hoover. Yay, Hoover is here. Okay, Jeb, stop. Don't. No, Jab, none of that. Please do not mess this up. We have so much here. I do not want to lose any of this. This was expensive. Alright, now we gotta wait till we get over to the other side. Okay, we've made it back to the main island. Go very slowly, Jab. We don't want to be dropping a bunch of stuff. Oh, the lag is so bad. Back over to Lagville, where all of my wood is just causing tons of lag. Same with your base. You also have a bunch of wood that's just stacked, Jab. This is just not good. We need to build... Usually I'm trying to conserve wood and stuff like this, but I just want to start building and get rid of all of that wood. But yeah, we got a bunch of... Okay, this is making me uncomfortable. No. You stay there. All of that logic. Alright, so we got a bunch of logic. We are now pretty much ready for the next episode. We've got so much wood. We've got a whole platform ready for the next build, and we've got a bunch of logic for it too, so I'm very excited to get to building. I know it's a bit of a shorter episode than usual, especially given the amount of time that it's taken to get this video out, but like I've said, it's only because we spent so much time planning for this next episode, and plus I was sick, Jab got sick. It's just been a whole process to get this episode out, but it's finally out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully you guys are hyped for the next few builds. I certainly am. I love steampunk, I love the style, and it's gonna be so fun to build all of that. But yeah, huge thank you to all of the Aptin channel members for supporting these videos. videos. If you want to support what I do, you can become a member by pressing the join button next to the subscribe button. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one once it's out. See ya, guys!